Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Politically Incorrect, Bill Maher.
Thank you very much. And let us meet our panel. She is the vice chair, oh, that hurts, of South Carolina's Republican Party, Cyndi Mosteller. Cyndi, you're a chair. Thank you very much. He's a talented actor, musician, and the documentary filmmaker behind The Last Party and The Last Party 2000, Donovan Leitch. Donovan. Hey, Bill. How are you, buddy?
All right.
Good to see you. You got that. He is a fine actor, comedian, soda salesman, one of the very funny stars of the new movie Double Take, Orlando Jones.
Good to see you.
How are you? See you. And one of our finest comedy imports, his newest star turn is in Shadow of the Vampire and the upcoming films The Cat's Meow and All the Queen's Men, Mr. Eddie Izzard. Eddie, how are you? Eddie, you're so dressed down tonight. No.
Yeah, well, I realized I didn't have to clap for anyone.
Yeah.
I come on last, you don't have to clap for anyone. So
I thought you might put on a little makeup for me. Okay. You don't want to be glam?
No, I didn't want to.
I am feeling slighted myself.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the third millennium, so I can wear it if I want to and not wear it if I don't, and that's my right.
I say the same thing. Okay.
But every time I do wear it, you make a crack at it.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I'm disappointed. Anyway, yesterday the press made a big thing about the fact that Bill Clinton and George W. Bush have the exact same approval rating, 65%, which just shows how dumb the press is. Because, you know, it's only like 1 trillion times harder to have that approval rating after you've been in office 8 years. Sure, Bush is great. He hasn't done anything yet, and we expect that pattern to continue. No, I kid. Let's give him a chance. But what bugged me is Bush got a 71% approval rating on ethics and integrity, and I've been saying...
Why does that bug you?
Because the Bush family gets a free pass on integrity just because they look like they have integrity. And I'm not saying they're evil people, they're not, but they have no more integrity than any other politician who's bought and paid for and says anything to win. They have no more integrity.
Wait a minute. George
and that's
Bush,
what bothers me.
when Bill Clinton came in office, he said the era of big government is over. When Bill Clinton leaves office, the era of big lies are over. And George Bush...
No.
George Bush...
That's my point. Is that Bush is just as big a liar as Bill Clinton?
Scandal-free 6 years of the governorship of the state of Texas, Bill.
In Texas, though.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean? What about Bill Clinton in Arkansas?
His scandal...
This is a man who went to his daughter's PTA meetings to make out with women in the back of a car.
Is that wrong?
But that's got nothing to do with politics.
Yeah. Exactly.
That just seems like good taste.
You know what? Character really does have a lot to do with politics.
But that's morals. Isn't that morals? And that's not ethics. That's not integrity. That's morals. And morals shouldn't be judged by the government.
Politicians have neither.
No.
The problem is that your team doesn't understand the difference between an important lie and an unimportant lie. A lie that affects us and a lie that affects no one. That's what you don't get.
Yes, it's grading the lies. It's like in murder. Murder 1, murder 2, murder 3, and you should have lie 1, lie 2, and lie 16.
You're right.
No,
Good point, yes.
The Linda Chavez story, what she did yesterday, was very honorable, and it shows that we do have a standard that we're willing to hold ourselves to, that no man or woman is above the law. Linda Chavez did a good thing for the wrong reason in taking that woman into her home, but she violated
immigration law. Lied when he said, I didn't push her out. Of course he pushed her out.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
do you know
he has
that?
integrity, and that's what we're talking about here.
Do you know that? I don't know that. I think she read that she, based on the standards of law, that she needed to withdraw. And
shouldn't we be asking ourselves if he has any intelligence?
There was the whole thing about Linda Chavez with the Zoe Baird situation before,
Yes.
where it kind of seems sort of hypocritical to me that, you know, she sort of criticizes this woman and then she gets pegged
I think
for
it
the
was
same
not
thing.
totally consistent, but the Zoe Baird was
Look,
slightly different.
I defended Linda Chavez last night, and I attacked the liberals for attacking her, even though I thought it was a little self-serving to bring out all those people. It looked like they emptied the kitchen at Sizzler. But I'll give credit where credit is due, but I won't say that George Bush and his family have more integrity than any other politician. They don't.
Well, who's asking you to say that? All we're saying is he's got tenfold the integrity of Bill Clinton.
Well, he doesn't.
That's what
he doesn't.
That's the point. It's the moral thing. His morals might be judged, but then he's just got a different moral standard to maybe everyone else. But it's not his ethics on that. It's the morals. He was pushed into a corner and say, "Did you have sex with this woman?" And that's when you get into the integrity. But if you say that, "Have you ever lied?" The point is, every politician has
Bill
lied.
Clinton lied about an unimportant thing in an important place. Your guys, Bush and his father, lied about lots of important things, like Clarence Thomas, like taxes, things that are like global warming, things that really affect us, they lie about. Hello, guys.
I'm with you.
This is your chance here to get in on this.
I think that
Well,
I was down in Texas for the Gary Graham execution, and for George Bush to say that 140 people he completely unequivocally believed got a fair trial, which is absolutely not true. So for talking about integrity and morals and stuff like that, these are people's lives. And
You don't know that. You don't know that.
No, I spoke to the head of the ACLU.
If there's any evidence that a man, there's a questionability about a man's guilt going to the death chamber, certainly any red-blooded, decent American would want to stand up for the right to protect an innocent life, whether they're facing electrocution
but half those public defenders are asleep in court, you know?
Yeah, but we're all off the subject again. How we got into this discussion, that's all right. It happens occasionally. I'm with you. I'm sorry.
You know, we're both from South Carolina. We've got a thing going on.
This is very true, but we still have to, I mean, we keep talking
You're
about...
from South Carolina?
I am.
And you're from South
Yeah,
Carolina.
don't you like him?
Exactly.
Right.
You know, exactly, because I'm the blast
I'm sure you two guys met at Bob Jones University. We're not from South Carolina.
But we keep discussing integrity, and the fact that you actually can sit there and say with a serious face that you think Bush has more integrity or 10 times more integrity than Bill Clinton is where you lose me.
Listen, I think Joe Lieberman has 10 times more integrity than Bill Clinton. It doesn't take much to have 10 times more integrity than Bill Clinton.
No.
The point is, how can you make that statement? I mean, if you're going to tell me that Bush has never lied, we know he's lied. I mean, if you're going to tell me that you...
Well, I've lied.
Well,
I mean,
there you
haven't we all
go.
lied?
So everyone has lied. So what is the basis by which you... What is the basis by which you make your argument?
It's what you lie about in politics. Right. It's a dirty business. And they're liars. The Bushes are liars just like every other politician. And they do whatever they can to win, whatever they have to, whatever they have to say.
Because they should have conceded that election if there was any real integrity. I mean, he and Gore should have went, you know what? This is a mess.
I have to concede to the sponsors. We'll be right back.